How exponents actually began out. Once a boy in Texas started to calculate the number of the sheeps. Number of the sheeps started to calculate the number of the sheeps and number of the trees and even the number of the birds. Well, keep nothing out. He need to find out which is more. He started to count it out. There are totally three birds. There are totally five trees. There are totally seven sheep. When he got boring of the counting, he started to find it out what is known as adding thing. Adding thing is the next of the counting thing. He found one street has five different trees, another street going to has seven different trees, and one more street going to have about a nine trees. Instead of counting again from the beginning, he started to invent the thing known as the adding. 7 plus 5 plus 9. It gets to be 7 plus 5 is 12 and 12 plus 9 is 21. 21 is total number of the trees. Then he going to do it. He found a new thing. There are totally five streets. Each street has a five different number of the trees. Each street has a five trees. Each has a five trees. So he need to add each of those into five times 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. Instead of adding all of it, he going to meditate how to do it out at once just by multiplying it. That is 5 times of 5. 5 times of 5 is 25. 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. And 15 plus 5 is 20. And 20 plus 5 is 25. Adding 5 as 5 times is 25. So he going to invent that is multiplying thing in it. Then he going to find out there are totally five villages. Each of those villages going to has a five streets. Each of those five villages going to has a five streets. Five street each of those streets. Each of those streets going to have a five different trees. You need to find out how many total number of trees each of the five villages, each of the five streets, and each of the street going to has five different trees. And now we need to multiply it out at once. Instead of multiplying, it can be written as 5 cube. 5 cube means it is nothing but it is the multiplying them. 5 times of 5 is 25. 25 times of 5, it going to become 125. But that is the 5 cube. That is the actual how exponents going to arise out. And what is the value of the 2 cube? You need to multiply 2 into 3 times. It is the times of it. You're going to get 2 times of 2 for 4 times of 2, 8. So 2 cube going to become total number of 8. Then you're going to find what are the different ways exponent going to work. The different ways exponent going to work like this thing. You may going to find out what is the value of 7 cube, how the 7 cube actually arrived out. A big thing going to be the one. There are totally 7 chickens in it. The 7 chickens each going to lay about a 7 eggs in it, and each of the 7 chickens are housed in a single house. Like that there are totally 7 houses. So you can write it chicken each lays 7 eggs. So total number of eggs is 7 times of 7 is 49. 49 times of 7 you can do it easily. 7 times of 50 is 350 minus 7, which going to be 343. That is the value of the 7 cube. You may find out what is the value of 5 power of 5. 5 power of 5 you can write easily as 5 times of 5 times of 5 times of 5 times of 5. You going to find out what is the value of it. 5 times of 5 is 25. 25 times of 5 125. 25 times of 5 is 625. 625 times of 5 going to be 600 times of 5 is going to be 3000 125 times of 5, 125. 3125 is the actual value of the this one thing of the 5 power of 5. You can even find out the different stories of it. There going to be a tree, each with this tree going to has 5 big branches, and each of the big branch going to has 5 small branches, and each of the 5 small branch going to has a thing known as big sticks, and each of the big sticks going to have 5 small sticks, and each of the 5 small sticks going to have 5 big sticks, going to have each going to have 5 small sticks, and each of the small sticks going to has a leaves that going to be equal to 5 leaves. So what is the total number of this thing leaves in the tree? It is 5 times of 5 times of 5 times of 5. You need to multiply 5 as a 5 times. It going to become 3125. That is the total number of leaves in the tree. That is total number of as a 5 power of 5. You may now know what is the value of different exponents. 8 square is nothing but 8 times of 8. 8 times of 8 is 64. So you can find out what is 9 cube. 9 cube means 9 times of 9 times of 9. 9 times of 9 is 81. 81 times of 9. 9 times of 8 is 720. Plus 9 is 729. That is the actual value of it. Now you can do easily what is the 10 power of 5. If you multiply 10 as a 5 times, you may need to do it again, again and again and again it 10 times. You going to find out 10 times of 10 as 100, 100 times of 10 as 1000, 1000 times of 10 is 10,000, and 10 times of it going to become 100,000. 100,000 is the actual value of this. I going to tell how the exponents changes in a negative exponent. 2 power of 5 you can find out as the apples. What is the 2 power of 5 apples? You can multiply 2 as 5 times. 2 times of 2 times of 2 times of 2. This going to become 2 times of 2. 4 times of 2 is 8. 8 times of 2 is 16. 16 times of 2 is 32. So it going to become equal to 32 as the 2 power of 5 ones. So 2 power of 5 going to has 32 apples. What is its negative 1? Negative 1 is simple thing. Negative of 2 power of minus 5 is going to become 1 by 2 power of 5, means it going to become 1 by 32. Means how 2 power of 5 is extremely big as 32 apples. You going to find 2 power of minus 5 is extremely small, very very small, as you take out an apple and divide it into 32 pieces, and you going to take just a single piece in it. That is the actual value of 2 power of minus 5. 2 power of 5 is very big one. 32 apple. 2 power of minus 5. You take an apple, break it into 32 pieces. Just take a single piece of those 32 pieces. Not going to be the only thing in it. Now I going to tell what is the value of it. That is 5 power of minus 3. You can write it as 1 by 5 cube. Now you going to find out there is a 1 kilogram of butter. What is the 5 power of minus 3 butter? If this is the one, then you going to find it out. That is 1 by 5 times of 5 times of 5. Now you going to get it as like this one. 5 times of 5 is 25. 25 times of 5 is 125. So it gets us 1 by 125. It is the 5 power of minus 3. One batter you going to divide into 125 pieces, and you just take one piece of it. It going to become 1 by 125. Now we're going to tell how to multiply the exponents. How to multiply the exponents. 2 cube times of 2 square. What is the value of this? You going to multiply 2 cube means 2 as 3 times. Then you again multiply 2 as 2 times. 2 times of 2 here. You going to finally multiply it out as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which going to become nothing but equal to 2 power of the 5. So it gets us nothing but us equal to this 2 cube times of 2 cube 2 power of 2. This thing they tell us 2 power of 3 plus 2 or 2 power of 5. Again I tell one more thing, that is 3 square times of 3 cube times of 3 power of 5. Here in 3 square you multiply 3 as 2 times. Here in 3 cube you multiply 3 as 3 times. And here again multiply 3 as 5 times. Totally you going to multiply 3 as total of 10 times. So you can write it as 3 power of 10. Now you can write it out different things as exponents. That is the same value of 5 square times of 5 power of 7. You multiply 5 as 2 times and you multiply 5 as 7 times. You going to get it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ones. And now you need to do 2 plus 7. You multiply 5 as 9 times, so it becomes 5 power of 9. That's how exponents going to work. Bye.